Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Look, this little vacuum cleaner, I bought this little vacuum cleaner off of Temu, y'all. I did a video I'm going to post, but right now, I want to say good morning to everyone. I pray that you're doing well this morning. To all my new subscribers, hello. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're coming in. So many people are watching and are not subscribed. Please come on and subscribe to the channel. We're on a 10K journey over here. And for all my day ones, y'all know how I feel about y'all. Look, I've been outside, y'all, taking a walk. Just taking a walk, mind my own business. And as I got to thinking about it, I said, I got to hop in the van. I got to go into the city. You be out walking and you think of all the things you have to do in a run of a day. And it just seems like you just can't get it all done. So I said, you know what? Slow yourself down, Mariella. Just slow yourself down before you get yourself all worked up. Let that sit there for a minute. And go ahead and make your coffee. And get that started. Enjoy your coffee. Talk to the people while you're having your coffee. And that will motivate, uplift, and inspire me to be able to get the rest of the things I need done. So, let's do that. I had taken my cup down from the cabinet, so I had this cup earlier that I was going to make coffee in. So let me get my coffee. And I need to get a bottle of water from the pantry to put inside of here. Hold on 1 minute. Because y'all know, mother can't do much of nothing without getting this coffee in first. It just got to go. It's just what it is. There's this little jingle that I sing with my son. I know y'all heard it before because they sing it a lot. I just changed the words to it to make it fit my shenanigans. And that is, the best part of waking up is coffee in my cup. And I got my son singing that with me, y'all. We just having fun with that song. We do. We just have a lot of fun with it. So as I'm getting this coffee ready this morning, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I think I'm not going to have my regular coffee I usually have this morning. I think I'm going to have my mushroom coffee. Here's the other one. My mushroom coffee. This is some good coffee right here. If you never had mushroom coffee, you should try it. It says it's 100% vegan, 2,000 milligrams of mushrooms, more than just coffee. It says our ingredients have been studied for thousands of years and found to enhance brain function, boost immunity, and give balanced energy that keeps you shining all day long. All with less than half the caffeine of a normal cup of coffee. Now, I love my coffee. So I have tried this, and trust me, it really does do good. It helps with your energy, your stress levels, your focus, your immune support, healthy digestives, fight oxidative stress. It says drink daily. Over time, the mushrooms in our blend will balance your body and mind. Use 2 servings per day to accelerate results. Yeah, so, if it has all that going on for it, why not try it? I'm in. Count me in. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Put me in, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I'll be doing a whole lot to be just one person. That's why, I got to thinking about that too while I was out there. When they be doing these videos and they be saying, find your niche or whatever your niche is or this, that, and the other thing. My niche is everything. My hand is in everything. Because I am the only person here running this establishment. And as I think about it, when I wake up in the morning, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I give my son a bath. Then I got to dress him. Then I got to give him something to eat. Then I got to dress me, bath me, give me something to eat. Then I got to look around the yard, look around the house, start cooking and cleaning up, getting breakfast and things of that nature ready. Then I got to get him ready to go with the aide as he's going with the aide for today. So that gives me a free day. But on my free day is not giving me time to lay down and relax. My free day is for me to run after meds. My free day is to call the doctor's appointments. My free day is to get online and pay the bills. My free day is to check to see how much money I got to pay the bills with. My free day is just thinking about my van needs an oil change. My free day is just thinking about the fact that there's no time for me. There's no time for me. So when y'all hear me say I got to have my coffee, this is how I begin to start my day, because when I don't get my coffee, I'm grouchy. When I don't get my coffee, it's almost like everything goes over my head and I cannot function. And then when I go outside in the yard, I need to go out there and see exactly what is happening out there. See, this is what I'm saying. When you are doing everything by yourself and for yourself, it's really a good learning experience. I'm trying to tell you, before y'all go out there vetting people and trying to date people and trying to connect yourself with people, make sure they have spent some time by themselves. Make sure they know how to love themselves. Make sure they know how to support and take care of themselves. Make sure they're doing things that they would do if they came together with somebody. Because if they never did these things and they don't know how to be on their own and they don't know how to take care of themselves and they don't know how to begin to maneuver through their life, you're going to have to tell them every little thing to do. It's going to be like having another child. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, I'm going to put my tablespoon of coffee, mushroom coffee, in this cup. Give it a one. And look, because I got so much running to do, I just gave it a tablespoon and a half. Let me just get the full effect, so I can tell y'all exactly how good this coffee is. But it really is good, because that's why I bought so much of it. And I will order this again. I believe I ordered this off of the TikTok shop. I think that's where I got that, off the TikTok shop. Y'all know, let me tell y'all something. They worried about China spilling the tea on these bags. Hang out with Mary in the kitchen. I'm going to tell you some stuff. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get this coffee in me. Y'all get y'all some coffee, because y'all know this girl's going to bring the tea. She's going to bring the tea. The coffee. She's going to uplift, motivate, and inspire. She's going to open some eyes. She's going to let people see exactly what it is God been trying to get you to see all along. God's been trying to get us to see all along how quick we are to run after name brand this and name brand that. Our name is not important. Let me tell y'all something about them Tim boots. I got a story time to tell you about them Tim boots. Hold on. Let me get this good old mushroom coffee on deck. I just love it. I just love it. I just love it. Y'all know I told y'all, don't follow my lead with these sweeteners, because these sweeteners, they're not really healthy for you, but they're healthy for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I do. You got to be bad somewhere. You got to be bad somewhere. You can't be 100% good. You'll never be perfect. And this flesh dwelleth no good thing. The flesh wants what it wants. And I don't want that regular high-test sugar. I want this right here. Somehow this makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself. You know what I mean? I got the iron up there on the counter. The iron, because I had to iron my son's shirt. I didn't have time to set up no ironing board, so I threw a towel, old school, on the counter, took the iron, started ironing his shirt, his cereal bowl, whatever, still in the sink. Oh, you know what? I am so over it. I need a break. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Mother's making a mess, too. She's making a mess. Let me get a napkin. I told y'all about these napkins. Hold on for a minute. See these napkins right here? When I went to the store, paper towels was expensive. Paper towels was expensive. But these napkins was cheap. And they do the same thing. They do the same job. They will get it done. They will wipe up some stuff and mop up some stuff. Anyway, I need to sip this coffee. Hold on. Let me take a sip. Oh, my Lord. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I forgot. Something else I have to put in my coffee. This right here. MCT organic oil. Coconut oil. Made from coconuts. I put a swig of this in my coffee. Just a little bit. Don't overdo it. Just a swig. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm telling you, these healthy oils, you got to get them in. You got to get these healthy oils in any way you can. I get mine in. I put them in my coffee. You know the coffee's hot, so it'll keep the oil nice and beautiful. And guess what else it does? It makes your lips so soft and so pretty and so nice and not crusty, and it won't let your lips be all need no chapstick. You don't need no chapstick if you put this coconut oil in your drink, because it does oil the lips. But what I was getting ready to tell y'all is about them Tim boots. Let's get back to that. Now, everybody was running around here buying Tim boots, buying Tim boots, buying Tim boots. And everybody knows that buys Tim boots, most people that are really Tim boot wearers, they love that butter colored Tim. That butter colored Tim. So that butter colored Tim, the Timberland company realized that that butter colored Tim was selling more than most of the other Tim boots in the store. Every time you go in the store, there's hardly any of that butter colored Tim boot. That would look like the construction boot. So that boot was selling out all the time. So one day I happened to walk in Walmart, and I happened to see a butter colored boot. And I picked the boot up, and I started looking all around the boot. But what made that boot beautiful and special to me, that boot said Coleman. Come on, somebody. That boot said Coleman. That boot spoke to me. It let me know that this boot is just as good as that boot, and this is a Coleman boot. My name is Coleman. You're going to pay 50% less for this boot. I put that boot on, dropped my pant leg down, and everybody would tell me how nice my Timbs look. They assumed that I was wearing Timbs because my pants leg covered the word Coleman, so that I got so many compliments all day long of my boot. But, hold on. I didn't let them think that that was a Timberland boot. No, I didn't. I said, no, ma'am. I lift my pant leg up and stuck my foot out just as cute. And I said, my last name is Coleman. This is a Coleman boot. God was showing me right then that I was just as special as any name of any name brand, anything that you can buy, anything that you can think of. There's not a name out there better than, higher than the name of Jesus. So Jesus lets you know that the name that you got, praise God, don't get me preaching this morning. But we want to run after Chanel. We want to run after Louis Vuitton. We want to run after Dooney and Burke and Marc Jacobs. And we want to run after all them folks. And them folks that robbed us of our money, Dooney and Burke. They done robbed us of the money. Now they got what they call the Walmart Birkin bag. These Birkin bags that they're saying that are knockoffs, these Birkin bags were made with the same leather. They just don't have that Marc Jacobs or Birkin bag name put on them. They don't have that Birkin bag symbol. You mean to tell me that you would rather pay $200,000 markup on a bag just because it's got Mark's name on it and not yours? It's got Mark's name on it, he eating good. It's got Mark's name on it, he can live and go anywhere he want to live. Dooney and Burke. As they say, the Birkin family's eating good off of you because you don't know that your name is worth nothing. Come on, somebody. We got to wake up as a people. We got to wake up as a people. And you use these things to try to make other people feel less than who they were. You thought you was important. You thought you was high and above. You thought that made you look like you had status. You thought that made you look like, you know, you was all that in a bag of chips. No, ma'am. No, sir. Never going to get it. You're never going to get it because the only person that can roll that high, only person that gets rewarded that high in my book is Jesus. Is Jesus. I ain't never. And I pray that after this exposure, that you will reevaluate the way you think and realize that your name is very important. Realize when God calls your name, He expects to see you. When he say Marietta, he want Marietta to show up. He don't expect Louis Vuitton to show up. He don't expect Marc Jacobs to show up. He's not looking for Dooney and Burke to show up. He's not looking for Chanel to show up. He's not looking for Louis Vuitton to show up. He's looking for Marietta to show up because my name is just as important as any of theirs. There's no big U's and little U's in the kingdom. This is why you need to stay under the umbrella of the Lord so that you can understand that you are under God's favor and that God has favored you and that you can lift and you have been given the authority to rise above every dead thing in your life. Yesterday, Resurrection Sunday, he rose. Y'all better hear me today. Y'all better hear me today. Why should you hear me today? Why? It's because of the fact that there is something special in you. God has placed his breath in you. There's greater in you. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. These worldly things, this is the devil's playground. I'm not surprised that people got robbed. I'm not surprised people feel bad. I'm not surprised feel like they've been cheated because they went above and beyond. for these people. And now they're being exposed. There's nothing that's going to happen in the dark that would not be coming to the light. Didn't you heard that all your life? Whatever's done in the dark shall come to the light. We've heard this all our life. I don't know why we're surprised. I don't know why we're surprised at people telling on people now that they've had fallen out. You've been doing that for years. Every time people have a falling out with somebody, they start exploiting people's business. That's why I've always told y'all, be careful what you tell people. Be careful what you say. Be careful how you put your information out here on this internet. Why? Because the people that you talk to, they got friends that you don't got. So the very people that you get behind the internet or behind the people's back and say, don't tell nobody, they're never going to know. Trust me, they're going to know. Sooner or later, they're going to know. Sooner or later, it's going to come out. Sooner or later, they're going to fall out. And when they fall out, they're going to expose everything about you. I tell my own story, good or bad. I could care less what people got to say about me. This is why I say when you get over people and you're done listening to what people got to say about you, and if there's anything or anybody got anything negative to say about this girl right here, go ahead and say it. I could care less because I have been redeemed. I am a child of the Most High God. God has forgiven me for all my sins. If you choose to carry them, that's your business. That's not my business. Tell what you want to tell. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. That's not my business. My business is stand under the umbrella of the Lord. That's my business. And to make sure that I'm right here to uplift, motivate, and inspire somebody and have people to open their eyes and look at yourself in a different light. When you look at yourself in the mirror right now, go to your mirror, look at yourself in the mirror, and look at how beautiful and fearfully and wonderfully you have been made through the eyes of God. Stop letting people rob you. You've been robbed in the daylight with a flashlight, trying to pay some $30,000 and $40,000 for a Birkin bag. Really? Really? $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 for a Chanel? Are you serious? Are you serious? People starving in America and you trying to get rich. A rich man has just as much chance of going to heaven as a camel has getting through the eye of a needle. It'll never happen. Only thing that's going to stand is what you do for God. So you're in church every day using your bag against people. Let people know that you could pay $10,000, $15,000, $30,000 for a bag, but you won't give a homeless person a sandwich. Get out of my face. God is good. God is good. And I'm glad he's giving me this time with my coffee. And I'm glad he took me on my walk this morning so I could get my steps and be able to get my energy going, get my day going. And I pray that you're getting your day going too. But before I get my day going, that was just something that was on my mind. And it was all of this, about all this exposure. Now there's a lot more going to come out. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Remember when 2020 came in, the churches got exposed. God took the blankets off of them. Right now, we're dealing with dens of thieves. And God is making his list and checking it twice. He's going to find out if you were naughty or nice. Believe he's coming to a town near you. Trust and believe. He does not sleep nor slumber. So understand that while you're out here being wicked, while you're out here doing wicked stuff, because see, China would have never exposed you because they understood the power of money. They were doing what they need to do to get that bread. Now, mind you, they only got a smaller percentage. Those high-end prices that y'all paid them names, all them names I mentioned, Dooney and Burke, Marc Jacobs, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, the Birkin bag, all this, everybody was running after the Birkin bag, and all y'all because they said that everything was coming from China, it was junk, y'all better hold on to y'all stuff from China. I'm trying to tell y'all better keep that daggone pocketbook, y'all better keep all that good stuff, because it was made just as good and just as strong. It just, you did not pay for the name, you paid for the purse, but it's the same bag. You clocked the bag, you clocked it. There's so much getting ready to be told and exposed. It has to be. It has to be exposed. Because God don't leave us ignorant to Satan's devices. He does not leave us ignorant to Satan's devices. This is why we got to know our word. We got to know what God says about us. We got to know who we are in him. And then you'll be able to move accordingly. But with that being said, I'm getting ready to get on up out of here. I'm going to finish my coffee on the road. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Stay uplifted, motivated, and inspired. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Leave me a comment about this video down below, how you feel about the topics that have been spoken on. And turn your notification bells on so you'll be informed every time I drop a new video. I love y'all. Be blessed.